In a post-COVID world, businesses don't mess around when it comes to even the slightest sickness, so.
Come on, get down.
God damn it. I hate it when people do the thing when they're not hitting a turn right, so they just turn into it and then just wipe everyone out.
Oh, sure.
Like, they're supposed to stay on the left side of the track. Like, if the turn is right and they're not gonna make it, they're supposed to stay on the left side of the track and avoid hitting everyone. But instead, they just plow through the fucking crowd.
Hmm. And mine's crazy sometimes. I'm just chilling in my room with my door closed, and I just wasn't expecting it, like, just open and one of the cats to walk in.
Yeah.
So it opened and a cat just appeared, and then my body was like flinched, like it wanted to like run away. But then I realized in like that like quick second that I don't have to be scared. Like it's just so weird how quickly the body reacts before like you actually know like something is coming.
Well, yeah.
Or like I'm doing such a simple task, like carrying like three things at once, and then like putting something in while still holding something. Like that's still so like simple to like humans, but it's like, oh my gosh, like this is what makes us so complex. Like we know how to do this, other animals don't.
I mean,
I
opposable
guess just
thumbs really help.
yeah. I mean, I wonder who like the first
Fuck.
like person was to like have that enlightenment. And I'm getting too deep.
Oh my god. I keep getting taken out.
All right, boogity boogity. I'll tell you what.
Dude, I am doing terribly in this race. For me, at least.
Yeah, you're only fifth. It's no big deal.
Yeah, no, I'm 11th.
Oh.
Can't keep my car together.
Get it together, man.
And like I said, I kept getting taken out like 3 or 4 times in a row. I'm 12th. but there is a large pack in front of me, and if they all wreck each other, I've got a spot. Or quite a few of them.
And coming out of that pile up is Lightning McQueen.
Yep, some guy got spun out.
Three piston cups.
Oh god.
Have you seen that video of Stephen A. Smith discussing like Lightning McQueen and Doc Hudson?
No.
Oh my god. So Stephen A. has his own show, and people basically like just ask him his opinion on like literally anything, like not even sports related.
Yeah.
And then someone brought up like how Lightning McQueen was the GOAT. Oh no, he called and talked about Lightning McQueen. And then Stephen A. was like, oh, hold on a second. Lightning McQueen has got 2 piston cups. I can't deny that. But Doc Hudson, he's got 4 piston cups. Now tell me that.
That sounds funny.
And someone tweeted him, all right, Stephen A., who you picking? And it was Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. And it's just like, what is this? The Pokemon? Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right here. And it was so funny. He went with Charmander, fucking basic. And then someone asked him about the evolution, seemed like a basic Charizard. Someone should ask him what's his favorite Star Wars movie. Oh my god, what an asshole AI driver. Dude, are you kidding me? I'm doing my practice lap. There's AI drivers coming out of the pit. And where do you go? Right in front of me. Asshole. Move.
Oh man. I almost took this other guy out. Because he drove right into the driving line. Racing line.
I did this on the way home last night. There's this road that's just like a 10-minute straight shot from the highway.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's just no cars on there, so I like to drive on the left side of the road. And once I see lights, just go right back on over.
Nope, nope, nope. And I got fully taken out.
What did you do to them, John? That they're going after you?
I don't know, but that was blatant. It's like, I don't understand people. When you start to bump someone off the track, you don't hit the throttle.
Yeah.
You hit the brake, and then what it'll do is it will literally fix them. It will give them the opportunity to right their car. Because when someone's pushing me off the track, I turn against where my car is spinning. That's how you drive in the ice, in snow. If you start to slide, you turn in the direction you want the car to go. If someone's pushing you from behind, you do the exact same thing. And sometimes that backfires because if they just keep hitting you, it's going to slow them down and it's not even going to turn you around. You're just going to stop moving.
Yeah,
That's why I do that.
Be getting pushed.
Yeah, exactly. You just end up getting pushed. Like I said, that's part of the reason why I like doing that, is because if someone's not going to let up, if they think they can just drive through me like that, I'm just going to fuck up their day. Slow down. So yeah, that guy can go fuck himself.
And what is the joy of ruining other people's day?
No idea.
Like you're going into Forza just to fuck up people? Like that's not fun.
Yeah.
Like those are the type of people that drive on the highway, like weaving through everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I'm aggressive, but I'm not. I'm not like stupid aggressive. You know.
Right.
My thing is, I want to drive at a reasonable speed, but not be limited by the person in front of me. So like, if I've got an empty highway, I'm not gonna be doing 100 miles an hour. I'm not that guy.
Oh yeah.
But in like a 70, I want to be doing like 80. You know. I just call it like casually speeding. You know.
And cops usually allow like 10 or 5 over.
Well, if as soon as you hit 11 over, then the ticket increases significantly. So that's why that's usually their. I mean, you can get pulled over going any amount over the speed limit, especially if they're just having a bad day and you're going 5 over and they just want to pull you over because they can,
Right.
because it's that's legally speeding, but realistically they're gonna pull over the guy who's doing a felony speeding.
Right.
Because that guy
Like
A
life threat.
shouldn't be doing that. B, that's like if you get a felony speeding like more than 20 over, that's like your license is getting taken away at that point.
Dude, what I hate the most is like, I'm driving on the highway or whatever, I'm behind this car, and all of a sudden they're just braking, slowing down. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Go.
Yeah,
And
I
look
hate
around,
people who
and
do
it's
that.
like there's a cop right there. It's like, dude, just go forward.
Yeah, they
If a
brake
cop
check.
sees
Yeah,
if a cop sees you slowing down all of a sudden, what do you think he's gonna think?
yeah. If a cop sees you brake checking like that, they're gonna be like, huh. Wonder why you thought you needed to slow down so quickly. Like everyone does it. It's a reaction. It's like, oh shit. But like if you just drop 20 miles an hour in front of a cop, that's not gonna look good. And that radar is not aimed straight. It's a gun. They can aim it at any vehicle they want.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, even if you brake check, they're gonna know how fast you were going beforehand.
Yeah, like it's just like in movies, like
Yeah,
like the cop car is looking forward, except the radar gun is looking out the passenger window.
yeah, or wherever he's aiming it. But
Well, yeah, exactly.
yeah,
It doesn't have to be where it's
yeah,
pointed at. That's like those are like old ones that were attached to the car.
yep. Unless you have like a radar detector. Some people
And
have
if you
those.
can see a cop, the cop already saw you.
Yeah. Like winter is ending, which means that in the winter it's always easy to see cops because they have to keep their car heated, so they don't freeze to death. So they have to keep their lights on and the car running. During the summer, they don't have to do that. So like they just turn everything off, and then at night they're basically invisible. Because they're already painted black and only have reflective paint.
Yeah.
I think speeding is probably the most common crime in the world.
Yeah. All right. Because anytime you put a limit on something, people want to break it.
Well, especially one where like 80% of the time the limit is a little bit less than it should be. So like it almost encourages people to break it, you know?
Residential 25. Oh my god. No,
That makes
dude, I'm not
sense.
going 25. That's so slow.
Yeah.
I'll go
But like
35.
when I'm out on Orchard, I mean I don't even take this route anymore. But when I used to drive on Orchard out in the middle of nowhere, like far western Aurora, past an industrial sector, the speed limit out there is 45. It's in the middle of bumfuck ass nowhere, and it's 45. Everyone's out there going like 60, 65, because no one cares. But that's one of those like I feel like they put that speed limit there to convince people to break it so they can make more money. Like, it's not often you hear about increasing speed limits. Or it's the same thing with construction zones. Like, you'll be on the highway, and there'll be a shit ton of signs for a construction zone, and then you get to the actual construction zone, there's no construction.
Yeah.
It's literally just half a mile of, like, nothing. Not even cones or anything. I've seen it before on 88 when there's a construction zone. You know, speed limit down to 45. There's literally nothing even being constructed. It's like they just put the zone down before the project started or like too late. And it's literally just there to make it like, oh, by the way, you have to go 45 because it's a legal construction zone. And then they just
There,
pull over everyone.
there are so many roads in Illinois that are like half like a regular traveling road and half like freeway.
Yeah,
Like they still have lights, but they go the speed of like 50,
yeah,
55. Like there's so many of those, especially like at the border and like on the way to gyms.
yeah. Chicagoland area doesn't have a very good road network, especially on the northwest side. West side and southwest side are ass. Some of the suburbs, like where I live, southwest suburbs, dude, the roads are terrible. Combination of that and the drivers are terrible, but
Next time you and Brian or whoever are up here, we're gonna take a drive to Milwaukee. Those roads are terrible.
drive through Milwaukee.
I mean, we're not gonna be. I mean, we'll just be driving through the area, like the roads
Yeah, I
down
mean
there.
there are a couple breweries in downtown we want to go to. One is called Broken Bat, so it's like a baseball themed place. That sounds really
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Make sure,
We
and we'll
actually,
make sure the stadium is in front of us on the times this time.
yeah. No, last year Brian and I had to scramble and go to one last Cubs game because we would have seen the Brewers more than the Cubs. Because we had gone to one Cubs game and it was Cubs Brewers, and then we went to see Brewers Giants last year,
Oh
and
yeah,
we're like, yeah, we
us
need to go
three.
to a different game. Yeah, that was last year.
When was that? August? June?
No idea.
I think that was August.
This game looks so good. I don't really say it that often, but it really looks awesome. I gotta pass this pink Porsche though. I mean, I'm in 12th, only 36 seconds behind the leader. Oh, he went off the track. Oh, I just double lapped a dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Unless he got disqualified. That might have been the case. Because if you get disqualified, it keeps your car on the track. Now the guy passed me. Keeps your car on the track, but kicks you out of the race. That was my guess. Everyone's got penalties, so. Just a bunch of DNFs.
It's funny that you said this game looks so good because I was that messed me up because I'm about to do a single player race,
Oh.
and when you said that, I thought my mind switched to, oh, I'm racing with John multiplayer.
Oh.
So it was like I'm about to hit this car. It's like, oh wait, I don't want to be an asshole, so I'm gonna slow down a little bit. So
And then you realize you didn't have to do that. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, you could play single player with all the penalties on. I do that
yeah, no
sometimes.
thanks.
Oh, nice. So the guy in the pink Porsche who passed me in the last lap had more penalties than I did.
Oh, nice.
God damn, there was so many penalties in this race. First place had 160, second place had 230, third place 240. Fifth place had 8 penalties at 750. Uh,
Your
11th place
your
had
race just
640.
ended, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can back out of my single player race then.
Okay, cool.
Good work today. P9.
Good work today. P9.